XRP holders, we have a lot to talk about today because we just witnessed some of the biggest moves in the last 24 hours around Ripple and even around the XRP ledger, with XRP, of course, included. And in this video, we have to address the shocking overall facts that we are now witnessing history unfolding before our eyes. So with that being said, welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. So when you guys hear me say that history is being made or history is unfolding before our eyes, you might immediately think, wow, this kid is just trying to clickbait us. He's trying to just get views and X, Y, and Z. But I want you guys to realize what's actually going on here. Tokenization. For decades, we, grew accustomed to having, mortgages and stocks and all these things done over paper-based processes. Even with, computer technology today, we still have almost everything done through paper-based contracts. Mortgages, deeds to homes, they're all done on paper. Even though a computer is involved, we still have all of this stuff tied right back to paper. I bring this up because I want you guys to realize what's going on now with tokenization. Everything around us will be on chain, and it's starting with Ripple. Ripple is a big player here when it comes to tokenization. Let's start off with some news that we got regarding the MPTs. The multi-purpose tokens on the XRP ledger. We have XLS33 multi-purpose tokens introduce new levels of flexibility to the XRP ledger. With voting underway for XLS33, the developer community is encouraged to review the latest materials on MPTs. Now, again, they're going to be testing the performance here in terms of maintaining the XRP ledger speed and scalability. Metadata standards. This is basically just a framework for seamless interoperability across apps. Chronology and DevNet, a review of why MPT was created and how to test MPT features like on-chain metadata, compliance controls, and even reduced storage, and so forth. So, again, this is already in the, process of being introduced onto the XRP ledger. And if we go back a little bit in time, we're just going back to September 1st, right? This is with Jazzy Cooper. We also have Axeler here and Multi-Chain Nation. But we have must-watch Ripple launching multi-purpose tokens. Now, this was expected to be Q3 of 2024. It didn't happen, but that's because this is something that they need to get 100% correct. We have the XRP ledger, the XRP developer community is introducing institutional-grade real-world asset tokenization. The multi-purpose token will introduce a new level of functionality for tokenized assets on the XRP ledger. Key capabilities of MPT on the XRP ledger includes access on-chain real-time data, flexibility to adapt as needed automatically, freezing clawbacks, and non-transferable tokens. The key use cases include, of course, treasury bonds, airline credits, art, collectibles, university certificates, and basically anything that you could think of that could be tokenized. But check this out.
Potential advancements in XRP ledger technology to better support real-world assets. So one example is, a token type made specifically for RWA called multi-purpose tokens. That allows for storage of metadata directly with the asset. There's a few other advantages in terms of scalability, flexibility as well, but we're really trying to increase the suitability for the XRP ledger for this use case to really lower the barrier to entry for these institutions. Right.
And there it is, right? This is all around lowering those barriers for institutions. And right now with SAB 121, being repealed, with banks on their way to this space, it just makes sense for this to launch now on the XRPL while we continue to see massive moves being made around tokenization. Like, for an example, this one. I did quote this and I said, I don't understand how anyone could be bearish on XRP right now. These moves being made are forging a path to the first 1 trillion being on chain, which will quickly snowball into 10 trillion and eventually 100 trillion. You are watching history be made, regardless of if you believe it or not. Now, if we go over here, we have the full-on announcement. Ripple and Ondo Finance, which is a blue chip in the RWA tokenization space, by the way, Ondo is a big player, are bringing OUSG, tokenized US treasuries, to the XRP ledger. with 24/7 minting and redemption using RLUSD, unmatched liquidity, and institutional grade security. Learn how this partnership marks a major step forward for on-chain RWAs. Now we have the full-on announcement here. Over here we have Ondo Finance, a leading tokenized real-world asset issuer, is bringing tokenized US Treasuries to the XRP ledger, expanding the breadth of institutional grade products on-chain. Through this collaboration, institutional investors will gain access to Ondo short-term US government treasuries, or OUSG, backed by the BlackRock USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund. Big thing to focus on here. BlackRock, right? Which can be instantaneously minted and redeemed 24/7 using RLUSD, an enterprise-grade USD denominated stablecoin. Ripple and Ondo have secured commitments to seed OUSG liquidity upon initial deployment, driving further adoption of tokenized RWAs on the XRP ledger. This is an expansion of Ripple's investments in tokenized US Treasuries, building on its initial investment in Open Eden's T-bill. Tokenized US Treasuries like OUSG have seen exponential growth driven by institutional demand for liquidity, efficiency, and transparency in capital markets. The tokenized asset market is set for explosive growth, with forecasts predicting it will reach $16 trillion by 2030. The XRP ledger is uniquely positioned to enable institutions to bring traditional financial assets on chain, offering enhanced security, verifiable trust, and new revenue generating opportunities. By bringing OUSG to the XRP ledger, Ondo Finance is addressing this demand with an on-chain solution that offers institutional grade security. OUSG is backed by short-term US Treasuries managed by or with stringent KYC and AML compliance. Additionally, the XRP ledger is built with native compliance features such as decentralized identifiers and on-chain credential management to enable regulatory adherence. Accessible liquidity, OUSG and ROUSD provide institutional investors with high-quality, low-risk liquidity solutions, enabling efficient portfolio management and greater accessibility to tokenized US Treasuries. Scalable decentralized blockchain technology, the XRP ledger's high throughput, low fees, and reliability enable seamless tokenization and trading of RWAs. The 24/7 intraday settlement enabled by tokenized assets like OUSG marks a transformative shift in capital flow management, breaking free from traditional trading hours and slow settlements. And this is from Marcus Infinger. Focus on that name because we do have a video clip of Marcus really kind of telling us exactly how big this move is. But we have these low risk, high quality liquidity options not only provide better accessibility for investors, but also introduce greater stability to blockchain based markets. By addressing key barriers with Ondo Finance, this innovation supports the broader adoption of DeFi and positions the XRP ledger as a cornerstone for institutional grade financial solutions. Ondo Finance is proud to bring OUSG, our institutional grade tokenized US Treasury fund, to the XRP ledger, a blockchain that institutions already know and trust. This integration is the natural convergence of a compliance-first, yield-bearing product with a network purpose-built for institutional adoption, setting the groundwork for forward-thinking institutions to lead a new era of capital markets on-chain. Like I said, we are witnessing history. Ondo Finance is the first tokenized US Treasuries platform to surpass the $600 million total value locked milestone. OUSG marked a milestone as the first tokenized US Treasuries fund and offers qualified investors instant 24/7 subscriptions and redemptions, daily interest accruals, low fees, and multi-chain availability. The XRP ledger is tailored to meet the requirements of traditional financial institutions, offering native features like tokenization, trading, escrow compliance, and seamless asset movement. Foundational for RWA tokenization and institutional DeFi, Ripple has leveraged the XRP ledger for over a decade to power cross-border payments, digital asset custody, and stablecoin issuance, leveraging its comprehensive set of features, including the first native decentralized exchange, automated market maker, decentralized identifiers, price oracles, and forthcoming advancements like the multi-purpose tokens. There you guys have it again. Permissioned domains and a lending protocol. The XRP ledger continues to expand its capabilities, solidifying its position as a trusted blockchain for institutional grade DeFi. So as we really look at what's going on here, guys, this is a massive, massive move, and we are most likely going to see the first 1 trillion flooding on chain onto these networks like the XRP ledger. And the XRP ledger is at the forefront of this. Now, also, remember what we just saw from BlackRock, right? This is Larry Fink, BlackRock's CEO. This is the beginning I am a huge believer of crypto and blockchain and tokenization, and I want the SEC, this is a huge statement from him, I want the SEC to rapidly approve the tokenization of bonds and stocks. Guys, when BlackRock talks, specifically Larry Fink, everything falls into place. The SEC listened to Larry Fink even under Gary Gensler to approve the Bitcoin ETFs. We know this is true because Gary even said, I did not want to do this. But it was until Larry Fink said, hey, let's file for an ETF. They probably had some, backdoor talks and discussions, and this got immediately pushed, through. I'm expecting the same exact thing here, but check this out.
As a huge believer of crypto and blockchain and tokenization, I want the SEC to rapidly approve the tokenization of bonds and stocks. That will simplify things, make things easier. Some of the tax on BlackRock would never have to vote on a proxy vote anymore because every owner of record would be notified through a tokenization of equities. And it would save more money for more people. It would bring down the cost of ownership.
So again, you could tell how bullish they are on tokenization. And when we think about Ondo Finance now bringing this, tokenized US Treasuries fund to the XRP ledger, this is huge because if we go over here, we have full circle. Ripple plus Ondo equals Ripple and BlackRock. Big shout out to Smoke Dog for this. Here we have the Ondo partnership with Ripple. Here we have Craig Phillips, director at Ripple. He has he held leadership roles at Morgan Stanley and also BlackRock. And then also over here, we have tokenized US Treasuries. Ondo Finance and BlackRock are the two big players here. And if we go to the last page here, we have Ondo Finance joins BlackRock tokenized fund as inflows surpass 160 million. Even in the announcement, right, you could see that this is all going to be backed by BlackRock's USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund. We're starting to see these connections being made in real time. BlackRock is not, some small player. They know what's going on as well. They are aware. Larry Fink started to talk about tokenization in 2023. This is before all of the ETFs and all those, crazy discussions. In fact, I think that it might have even been December of 2022 when he started to really address tokenization. So, we're going all the way back to the bear market, time frame. And, BlackRock is not dumb. They know how to win. They have been winning for years now. Now, to wrap this up real quick, I want to go over here to this video clip. It's about 4 minutes long, but it is Marcus Invinger. And we have, this is so big. Tokenized US Treasuries on the XRP ledger. Marcus Invinger on the partnership with Ondo. Real world tokenization is a key priority for Ripple. Ondo is really a leader in the tokenization space. This collaboration gives institutional investors access to Ondo's short-term US government treasuries issued on the XRP ledger, which can be minted and redeemed in real time 24/7 using RLUSD. Check this out.
So look, I'll start by saying that real world asset tokenization is a key priority for us at RippleX this year. And it actually has been last year already. So yeah, we're super pleased to announce our collaboration with Ondo earlier on today, which will see the company bring more tokenized US Treasuries onto the XRPL, essentially. And maybe I can just share sort of like a quick recap of that collaboration for the audience. As some of you may know, Ondo is really a leader in the tokenization space, like the projects, of the folks we have here in the call with Sanjeev and Graham and Archax and Zonix. And this collaboration basically give institutional investors access to Ondo's short-term US government treasuries issued on the XRP ledger, which can be minted and redeemed in real time 24/7 using Ripple US dollar RLUSD. So that's all pretty cool stuff. Ripple and Ondo have also secured commitments from to seed OUSG, which is a short code for Ondo's institutional offering of US government treasuries, liquidity upon initial deployment, just to help ignite further adoption of tokenized real-world financial assets on the XRPL. And so essentially, this is an expansion of Ripple's investments into tokenized US Treasuries on the XRP ledger, building on the initial investments we've previously announced with Open Eden's Treasury bill, for example, And look, we'll continue to pursue further opportunities in this space as we're really excited to see more financial assets coming on chain and help sort of like, operate with these financial assets more productively using blockchain technology. And look, we're also really excited about the momentum that is building behind all these tokenized financial assets that are coming to the XRP ledger, as I think it's really kind of like marking the early stages of a wider transformation that's unfolding in financial markets and powered by blockchains like the XRP ledger. Reasons being, for one, the 24/7 intraday settlement that's enabled by tokenized assets, which really marks a transformative shift in capital flow management, breaking free from traditional trading hours and slow settlements. And as many of you know, the XRP ledger is really pole positioned to shine in these aspects as it's designed to move and settle value very, very efficiently. So I'm super excited to see how XRPL can showcase, how these types of assets can operate more productively. And if you think about it, the US Treasury market alone amounts to almost $30 trillion, trillions with a T, in the legacy financial market. So it's a huge opportunity for this technology to come and introduce efficiencies. And separately, these low-risk, high-quality liquidity assets on-chain not only provide better accessibility for investors, but also introduce the ability to manage risk and remove volatility at any given point in time for users within the blockchain-based markets. I'm almost shutting up. Just want to leave you with two more thoughts. So, by the way, aside from the under-announcement, you should watch out for a further announcement about another new institutional grade builder on the XRPL in the coming week. I can't say much more at this point, but rest assured, it's another exciting one. And so both of these developments during these weeks will really support a broader adoption of sort of like real-world decentralized finance and help position the XRP ledger as a cornerstone for institutional grade DeFi solutions. That's enough for me here.
And yeah, I mean, listen, this is a very significant transformative shift. I mean, the technology itself is now officially being realized in. We're now starting to see the big moves being made around the tokenization of essentially everything. I mean, it starts small, and that's exactly what we are seeing now. We're seeing the small moves being made that will lead to, and let's go back to my original post over here, the first 1 trillion being on chain that will quickly morph into $100 trillion being on chain. And we don't even stop there because, listen, the actual total addressable market here is in the quadrillions. Guys, we are about to head into the prosperity season of crypto, which is when we start to see the technology actually being adopted and utilized at scale. That's where we start to see an uptrend for the next decade, at least, being realized in. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.